drop-ins. We got two special guests in a row about to come up. And maybe more, who knows who else is gonna drop in. In fact, Laura, give her another round of applause. I'm telling you, one of these Sundays, she fucking kills it here. We're gonna bring her up on stage one of these Sundays too, right, Laura? All right, coming to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, she's a Chateau regular. Are you ready? Yeah. All right, coming to the stage, give it up for Margie.
You know that this is weave hair, right? I'm not.
We gotta fix that.
I want to thank Felix so much. Literally, I was walking down on Figueroa, working, when he pulled up and he was like, "Hey, it's kind of hot outside. Come inside. Can you tell a joke?" Sure, I can. So I bend over and I'm doing my duty, and he's like, "Come to the chateau." I'm like, "I'm about to come. But he's like, "No, come to the chateau. It's a nice group. It's gonna be nice. They're gonna welcome you and all of that." I was like, "Okay." But now that I'm here, this is a lot of people, Felix, even though it's a small crowd. I only got 1.5 condom and 1 denim damage. We're a little bit over. All right. I'm gonna still do it because we spit shook on it, so I'm gonna still do it. And in my line of field, a deal is a deal. All right. I wanted to say something to the one that said he worked in a group home. Stick with it, because I was in a group home, no lie, from age 11 to 18. So stick with it. I mean, I did wind up on Figueroa, but stick with it. I do got $20,000 teeth, but stick with it. It took a lot of dicks to pay for this. Stick with it. I did pay 16 grand for the titties. Stick with it. I'm not saying you in the wrong field. I'm just saying stick with it. I'm just saying stick with it. Speaking of Roe v. Wade, I do still talk to one of the girls I was in a group home with, and she's doing real good. We saw the same therapist. Somebody mentioned something about therapy, maybe not. That could be my plan B trickling in, so bear with me. But she was like, "Margie, so you're doing comedy now?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, well, when are you gonna leave Figueroa? I was like, never. I'm not making that much money. But she was like, "Isn't that crazy? We're in a group home together. We saw the same therapist." And she's like, "I got a degree in criminal law." And I'm like, "That is crazy." I was like, "You bust people like me, right?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Bitch, we can't be friends no more. Like, who you think you trying to, no. And they just gave me the red light, which in my line of field is like the red light district, so I'm a little confused. Do I keep performing? Do I go around and reach for the hard dicks? No. Okay. Ooh, y'all making my coochie dry. Y'all gonna make this hard after I leave the stage. But right before I leave, we recently just got back from Hawaii, me and my daughter, and we watch a lot of To Catch a Smuggler. And you know, they always look for cocaine, right? So we're coming back, and the guy's like, "I need to search this bag." And I'm like, "Oh, it's okay." My daughters are like, "Mom, they're about to find your cocaine." I was like, "Hey, this ain't the time to joke around about that. Don't do that." And literally, they start grabbing me. I'm like, "Look, tell them we're joking." Then they're like, "Little girl, are you being trafficked?" She's like, "Mom, am I?" I'm the nigga. This ain't the time. I'm literally like, who I gotta give a blowjob to get out of this? Look, she's just trying. I'm like, she wants to be a comedian too, just like me. So then they ask her, "What's your relationship to her?" I'm like, "Tell them." She's like, "Well, what are we?" I'm like, "Mom, daughter. I know you don't look like me, but mom, daughter." She's like, "Well, this morning you were saying you didn't raise a kid like me." I'm Margie Stubbs. I love you guys. Thank you so much.